How long have I been waiting? Please, I've been waiting for a long time and...
I kindly ask that you remain in the waiting room.
Right. Please.
You need to wait.
Can you at least tell me until when?
The procedure will begin soon.
Thanks.
You need to wait to be called.
I understand. This is not right. Nurse.
I'm sure they've already asked you to wait. Don't be anxious. We will soon begin and you will be called.
Maybe I should nap a little. I think I slept too much. Strange. I was supposed to be called. Where is everyone? Empty. It's not possible. What is happening? I don't know how I got here. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I'm trapped. Trapped in a building that seems to have no end. A building that seems to have no life. A building that seems to have no escape. I've been wandering around this building for hours, maybe days, maybe weeks. I've lost track of time, of space, of reality. I've seen nothing but empty corridors, empty rooms, empty stairs. I've heard nothing but silence, except for my own footsteps, my own breathing, my own heartbeat. I've felt nothing but fear, despair, and loneliness. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I did to deserve this. I don't know if this is a punishment, a test, or a joke. I don't know if this is real, or a dream, or a nightmare. I don't know if there's a way out, or a reason to stay, or a hope to cling. But I can't give up. I can't stop moving. I can't stop searching. I have to find a way out. I have to find a way back. I have to find a way to live. So I keep walking. I keep exploring. I keep trying. I go from floor to floor, from door to door, from room to room. I look for clues, for signs, for answers. I look for anything that could help me, anything that could change my situation, anything that could make a difference. But I find nothing. Nothing but emptiness. Nothing but sameness. Nothing but hopelessness. Until I see it. A door that's open. A door that's different. A door that's inviting. I see it at the end of a corridor, on the left side. It's a wooden door, with a brass knob and a glass window. It's a door that looks like it belongs to a home, not to a building. It's a door that looks like it leads to somewhere, not to nowhere. It's a door that looks like it has a purpose, not a trap. I feel a surge of curiosity and excitement. I feel a glimmer of hope and possibility. I feel a chance of escape and freedom. I run towards the door, eager to see what's behind it. I reach the door, grab the knob, and turn it. I push the door and enter. I see a new scene. A scene that's different from the building. A scene that's full of life and color. A scene that's familiar and comforting. I see a living room with a sofa, a TV, a coffee table, and a fireplace. I see a kitchen with a fridge, a stove, a sink, and a microwave. I see a bedroom with a bed, a closet, a dresser, and a mirror. I see a bathroom with a shower, a toilet, a sink, and a mirror. I see a home. A home that looks like mine. A home that feels like mine. A home that is mine. I feel a wave of relief and joy. I feel a sense of belonging and peace. I feel a return of normality and sanity. I walk around the home, happy to see everything that I missed. I touch everything that I loved. I smell everything that I remembered. I hear everything that I enjoyed. I walk to the living room and sit on the sofa. I turn on the TV and watch my favorite show. I laugh at the jokes and smile at the characters. I feel entertained and relaxed. I walk to the kitchen and open the fridge. I take out a sandwich, a soda, and a cookie. I eat the sandwich and drink the soda. I taste the flavors and savor the textures. I feel satisfied and refreshed. I walk to the bedroom and lie on the bed. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I feel the softness and smell the freshness. I feel sleepy and cozy. I'm about to fall asleep when I hear a noise. A noise that's loud and sudden. A noise that's strange and alarming. A noise that's coming from the bathroom. I open my eyes and get up. I walk to the bathroom and open the door. I see a new scene. A scene that's different from the home. A scene that's empty and dark. A scene that's unfamiliar and frightening. I see an elevator. An elevator that's large and metal. An elevator that's old and rusty. An elevator that's open and waiting. I feel a shock and confusion. I feel a doubt and suspicion. I feel a danger and threat. I wonder what's going on. I wonder where I am. I wonder what's happening. I don't know why, but I walk to the elevator, curious and cautious. I enter the elevator and look for buttons. I find none. I find only a lever. A lever that's red and black. A lever that's labeled up and down. I wonder what to do. I wonder where to go. I wonder what to choose. I decide to go up. I pull the lever and the elevator moves. It moves fast and smooth. It moves up and up. It moves to the top. I hear a ding and the elevator stops. I see a light and the elevator opens. I see a new scene. A scene that's familiar and terrifying. I'm back to the building. I see a corridor. A corridor that's long and narrow. A corridor that's white and bright. A corridor that's full of doors. I feel a horror and despair. I feel a realization and regret. I feel a trap and doom. I realize what's going on. I realize where I am. I realize what's happening. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the nightmare. I'm back in the trap. I've been tricked. I've been fooled. I've been played. The door that I entered was not a door to freedom. It was a door to another trap. It was a door to another level. It was a door to another hell. The home that I saw was not a home. It was an illusion. It was a simulation. It was a bait. The elevator that I took was not an elevator. It was a device. It was a mechanism. It was a trap. I've been moved. I've been transported. I've been relocated. To another floor. To another door. To another room. To another death.
Stabilized signals, Doctor.
Excellent.
This time he was very close to leaving us. Take him to the infirmary and keep someone watching him at all times.
The patient survived, but personally I think it is too risky to subject him to the process again. He needs time for his brain to recover.
The important thing is that he is still alive and that we will have one more chance to look for what we need.
We have already searched his mind countless times. With each attempt we empty more and more of his memories. In the end he will just be an empty body with no memories or emotions.
It doesn't matter. If he had already willingly given us the secrets that only his mind keeps, none of this would be necessary. Now all we can do is continue on and on until we find what we want, even if in the process it becomes as empty and useless as an abandoned building.